Today we're going to prepare some baby back ribs that we purchased at the Albertsons Costa. First you need to take the membrane off the back of the baby back ribs. This lets the sauces and the smoke from the barbecue penetrate into the meat. And we're going to enjoy these ribs with a nice glass of Beringer Napa Valley Chardonnay. Now that we've removed the membrane from the baby back ribs, we're going to cut the ribs into smaller portions, roughly 3 to 4 ribs. And then we're going to add the ribs to a pot, add some water to cover the ribs all the way, add about a tablespoon of minced garlic, some butter, and some salt and pepper to taste. Now that the ribs are in a pot with all the seasoning and the water, we're going to turn the stove onto low heat and cover the ribs, and they will sit here for roughly 2 hours. Now it's time to enjoy a nice glass of Beringer Napa Valley Chardonnay. Okay, now that our ribs have been simmering for 2 hours, we're going to take them out of the simmering water and we're going to add some barbecue sauce to the ribs. And the first set here we're going to put into the oven. So you want to put your oven on broil, and we're going to put the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on these ribs. And you want to spread it on top of the ribs, and then we put a little bit extra on top of these ribs, and we're going to put these into the oven and broil them for roughly 5 minutes or until they're a nice golden brown on the top. Alright, now it's time to go outside and barbecue our baby back ribs that we purchased at the Albertsons Costa. So first of all, we want to put our ribs onto the barbecue, and we're going to take our Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and use a brush to smear the barbecue sauce all over the ribs so you get a nice coating. And we're going to flip them over and coat the bottom of the ribs, and we're going to let it cook there, and the tops that are down right now will get a nice golden brown, get that little bit of char on the ribs. And once we get them all turned over, we're going to add a little bit of extra barbecue sauce so we get a nice thick glaze on the ribs. Alright, now our ribs are ready to come off of the barbecue. We really didn't have to cook them on the barbecue. The barbecuing was to get this nice smoked flavor and put a little bit of crisp on our baby back ribs. So now we're going to enjoy some nice Beringer Napa Valley Chardonnay with our baby back ribs that we purchased at Albertsons Costa. Now that we have our Chardonnay, our Beringer Napa Valley Chardonnay, and our baby back ribs purchased at Albertsons Costa, we are ready to sit down and watch the game. Enjoy, everybody.